Hey everyone, and welcome to Real English Real Fast. My name is Leo.
And I'm Chloe. We are so excited to have you here. This is the podcast for anyone who wants to stop learning English from a textbook and start speaking with confidence in real life.
That's right. We believe that the key to fluency is practice and learning how native speakers actually talk. In each episode, we're going to give you the tools, phrases, and confidence you need to handle any English conversation.
We want this to feel like a conversation with friends. Our goal is to help you feel comfortable and natural, whether you're ordering a coffee, talking to a coworker, or making new friends. We promise this podcast is going to be a huge help on your English learning journey.
It really is. And to make sure you don't miss any of our future tips, please take a second right now to hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. And if you like what you hear today, give us a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow.
Okay, let's get into today's topic. It's something that can be stressful for almost every English learner: small talk.
Segment 1. What is small talk and why does it matter? So, Chloe, let's start with the basics. What exactly is small talk? The dictionary defines it as a polite conversation about unimportant subjects, especially at social events.
That's a good definition. I'd say it's the light, friendly chat you have before you get into the real conversation. It's what you do to be friendly and fill a silence that might feel a little awkward. For example, when you're in the elevator with a coworker or waiting in line at a coffee shop.
Exactly. And in many English-speaking cultures, especially in the US, Canada, and the UK, small talk is really important. It's a way to be friendly and show that you're open to conversation. If you don't do it, you can sometimes seem a little cold or unfriendly, even if you don't mean to.
It's all about building a connection. You're not trying to solve world problems. You're just trying to have a pleasant interaction. It's a key skill for everything from networking at a conference to just being friendly with your neighbors.
Segment 2. Safe topics and key phrases. Okay, so if we're going to make small talk, what do we actually talk about? It's important to choose universal and safe topics. You want to avoid anything too personal, controversial, or sensitive, like politics, religion, or how much money someone makes.
Absolutely. The number one most classic small talk topic is the weather. It might sound boring, but it's something everyone can relate to.
It's true. You can say something as simple as, "Beautiful day, isn't it?" Or, "I can't believe how cold it is today." An easy way to get a response is to add a tag question at the end, like, "Isn't it?" or "Doesn't it?"
Another great area is what I call the immediate surroundings. You can comment on the place you're in. For example, if you're at a coffee shop, you could say, "Wow, it's really busy in here today." Or, "I love the music they play in here."
Nodding. Hobbies and entertainment are also great. You can ask things like, "Did you watch the game last night?" Or, "Have you seen any good movies lately?" These are light, fun topics that let you learn a little about the other person.
Chloe, transitioning. Let's give our listeners some useful phrases. A great way to start a conversation is with a simple greeting and an open-ended question. An open-ended question is a question that can't be answered with a simple yes or no.
Good point. So instead of saying, "Are you having a good day?" where they can just say, "Yes," you could ask, "How's your day going so far?"
This invites a longer answer.
Here are a few more phrases. So, what do you do for fun? Working on anything exciting lately? Great for coworkers. Have you been to an event like this before? Perfect for conferences or parties.
Segment 3, role-playing.
All right, I think it's time to show our listeners how this works in practice. Chloe, are you ready to do a little role play?
Let's do it. Okay, scenario 1. We are two coworkers waiting for a meeting to start. I'll start.
Hi, Chloe. How's your week been?
It's been busy, but good. I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Any big plans?
Not really, just hoping to relax and maybe catch up on a TV show. What about you?
I'm hoping to go for a hike if the weather stays nice.
Oh, that sounds lovely. Well, it looks like they're ready for us.
See? Simple, friendly, and it fills the time nicely.
Okay, your turn to start. Scenario 2. We are strangers standing in a long line at a cafe.
I can't believe how long this line is today.
I know, right? I guess everyone needed coffee this morning.
For sure. Is it just me or does their coffee smell extra good today?
It does. I'm excited to try their new seasonal latte.
Oh, I didn't see that. I might have to change my order. Thanks for the tip.
And that's it. You've just had a pleasant interaction instead of standing in awkward silence. It makes the experience much nicer.
Segment 4. Common mistakes to avoid. Okay, now let's talk about a few common mistakes that English learners make when trying to make small talk. The first one is giving one-word answers. This can kill the conversation.
This is a big one. Someone asks, "How was your weekend?" and you just say, "Good." The conversation has nowhere to go. Always try to add a little more information. Instead of just "good," say, "It was good, thanks. I went to see the new superhero movie."
Making a point. Another mistake is not asking a question back. A conversation should be like a game of volleyball. You have to return the ball. If someone asks you a question, answer it and then ask them a related question. So if they ask about your weekend, you can say, "It was great, I saw a movie. How about you? Did you do anything fun?"
Definitely. Don't monopolize the conversation by only talking about yourself, but also don't be a passive listener who doesn't contribute. It's a balance.
And as a reminder, as we said before, avoid getting too personal too quickly. Asking about age, marital status, or salary is a big no-no in small talk.
A final tip: don't be afraid of making small grammar mistakes, seriously. People will appreciate that you're making an effort to communicate. Fluency comes from confidence, not from being perfect.
Segment 5. Conclusion and call to action. All right, that's almost all the time we have for today. Let's do a quick recap.
Chloe, summarizing clearly. First, small talk is important for being friendly and building connections.
Leo, continuing the summary. Second, stick to safe, universal topics like weather, hobbies, or your immediate surroundings.
Chloe, transitioning. Third, use open-ended questions to keep the conversation flowing.
And fourth, remember to answer with more than one word and always ask questions back.
Chloe, warmly. We hope these tips help you feel more confident the next time you need to make small talk. Practice is key, so try using some of these phrases this week.
Leo, upbeat. And that's a wrap for this episode of Real English Real Fast. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
Chloe, teasing the next episode. Next week, we're going to be talking about another tricky topic: how to politely interrupt someone in a conversation. It's a really useful skill to have.
You won't want to miss it. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Chloe, cheerfully. See you next time.
Keep practicing.